I just think it's research, research, research. These things don't happen without putting a huge amount of work in. Getting, enormous amounts of inspiration, getting it together on a piece of paper and honing down what it is that, really drives you and what really kind of sparks interest in you. Hi, I'm Sarah and I'm the owner and designer of Blackwood Norfolk, which is a holiday let and shoot location in West Runton on the North Norfolk Coast. So we moved to Norfolk about 5.5 years ago with our much younger family then. We bought a house which had a really ugly big outbuilding right in the corner of the garden. At the time, it was sort of just before COVID hit, and we thought, this would be a really good opportunity to convert something into accommodation for friends and family to come and stay. So the project really started like that, and we got cracking in kind of early 2020, literally just before all of the national lockdown started. I spent a lot of time researching what sort of interiors that I liked and enjoyed, and I kind of blamed the lockdowns for the project snowballing into what Blackwood ended up being, which, we went from wanting it to sort of be accommodation towers for friends and family to it turning into this really amazing property that we knew that we just couldn't keep to ourselves. And that's when the idea of Blackwood as a business started. I'd always had a big interest in interiors right from sort of early days, having my own flat and that kind of thing. But I really began to kind of hone my skills and make decisions on what really, floated my boat. And I would say I was really heavily influenced by Californian desert properties, adobe houses, also influenced by Australian beach houses, and just really enjoyed that kind of light, breezy, airy look with lots of natural materials and lots of earthy tones. I'd say I'm really proud of the fact that it's so cohesive, that it really comes together and every room feels like it's meant to be here. In the very early stages of when I was planning, I still had different influences. So, I knew I loved the desert style. I also really liked kind of Australian beach house style, but I also liked mid-century modern and, some other things that would have been completely incongruous. I spent a lot of time making sure that everything in here flows and it's all, you don't have sort of one room that has got mid-century influences and one room that looks like it's from a beach house. So yeah, I'm really proud of the cohesive nature of it. Everything feels like it should be here and was meant to be here.